Are you ready, Charles? It's your turn now.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, sir. I'd like to introduce Charles Black.
Karaoke.
Yeah, let's do it.
How's everybody doing out here tonight? I promise I won't sing. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Charles Black. I live right here in Kingman, Mojave County resident. Moved here in '89. My oldest son was born right here in town. Later on, I moved on to Tucson, out to New Mexico, looking for work because unfortunately Mojave County wasn't offering it. I joined the Army in '98. I was in the Army National Guard in Tucson, but it wasn't enough. I didn't want to be a weekend warrior. So I headed off, found a home in Indiana. For 9 years, I was with the Army Infantry Brigade, and it was an enhanced brigade. I was deployed to Bosnia and Afghanistan. 2005, I came home. I found that the current housing market had collapsed, which destroyed my plumbing company. People weren't building. Homeowners weren't getting nothing fixed. So in 2007, I ended up closing up shop completely. I was holding on to a second company that I owned, a dive center where I taught people how to scuba dive. Unfortunately, with the continued fall of our economy, nobody was spending extra money on any type of extracurricular activities. Nobody had the extra to do anything. And I think we're all about in that boat now, aren't we? Well, Grandma took ill, so I came back home to Kingman. I've been gone a while. Town doesn't look like it had changed much other than the traffic light at Walmart, and Stockton Hill's a nightmare. Got back out here, and I just really wasn't happy with the way things were going with our county, with our state, let alone with Washington. We've been dealing with continued bailouts, large amounts of government spending, government that has become so overgrown that there are now, I honestly believe there are more jobs in Washington than there are in our own backyards. And we can really notice that. All you have to do is drive down the street to the local stores you used to go to. Chances are you're going to find them with a out of business sign. I know what it's like. I've been there. So trying to make a change is a word that none of us like anymore. It's time to restore our country back to the Constitution. It's time to take back our civil rights. You know, we are the united, and I say united very strongly, the United States of America. But what Washington has done to us, what our state has done to us, we are now the divided states. SB 1070 came out. That wasn't at the hand of the governor. That was at the hand of our state legislator. We have 3 of them. We have 2 House and 1 Senate. They're the ones that helped put that together, not the governor. But when she signed it, all of a sudden, every other state wants to boycott us. Now Obama is just continuing to fuel it. Nobody really seems to be doing anything about it. Everybody's crying, boycott Arizona. Once again, the administration currently is dividing the states. It's time to get us back together. It's time to get back to the Constitution. My opponent, everybody will tell me that he is a conservative. Well, a conservative just doesn't want to make change. They want to keep things the way it is. Well, I don't want to keep things the way they are now. I don't like the change I got in 2008, and I don't believe anybody here does. I want to take things back to what our founding fathers laid and penned for us when they did the Declaration of Independence. when they did our Constitution and when they did our Bill of Rights. Because we have our rights. And that's what we're going to be watching this evening, is to really learn about what our 10th Amendment is and what rights our state has that the federal government has no business in. Our governor needs to get busy, exercise her 10th Amendment, and deploy the National Guard down to the border and quit waiting to hear what Obama's going to do about it. Yeah, people like me, Mike Hayes, we're not doing this for us, we're doing it for you. We're standing on the front lines to do this for you, to take the heat. Those of you that saw the paper recently see I am taking the heat, and I'm not going to back down. We need your support. And it's not always financial. We need you to get out there and tell your friends, your neighbors, what you've learned, what you've heard. Tell them to research us. Tell them to learn about us. Because only you are going to make the difference by putting the right people in office. I appreciate everybody's time. I do have an email sign-up sheet. I have some information on myself. I have some information on my opponent. Please feel free to ask me any questions after the movie. And let's have a nice little enjoyable evening. Thank you all for coming.